Okay, so this next piece of equipment I want to show you guys is called the drywall lift. Now, I can't stress enough how much money this one tool right here, this has made me so much money, boy. Man, I've had people quit on me, I've had people not show up, I've had people leave half day working with me. This thing doesn't ask for breaks, it doesn't ask for days off, it's not sick time, it doesn't have family issues. This thing always shows up when I shows up and it leaves when I leaves, okay? I'm gonna show you how to put it together. Again, you can rent these, Home Depot rental centers, or you can buy one. Mine, again, guess where? Yeah, that's right, Harbor Freight. I got a Harbor Freight, right? May or may not have used the coupon, it doesn't matter. I made my money back the first time I got it. These will go, I think it's 11.5 feet height to your ceiling, and they extend where I can do 12-foot boards. If you're doing a 16-foot board, which I think they might make for some commercial, I could be lying, you can check that, I don't know, fact check me. But I don't do anything bigger than 12 feet, so this is what I use, and it does just fine. So the first part is your base part. It's a tripod. Let's see. There's a little hook down here that you're gonna push. It lets it scoot forward. And then it locks into place when you hear that click. And push this down a little bit so you can see that better. Okay? So there's a little tripod part right there that you push this little button here, this little button, and that locks in place. There's also a little stand here to prevent it from rolling, like a little kickstand. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a little kickstand underneath there and it prevents it from rolling around. You also have locks on the wheels. You also have locks on the wheels back here that you can lock, and then that way it doesn't move at all. I move it around once I get it hung up, I'm screwing it off, I just keep going. So let's just say that it's unlocked for now. Let me raise the camera. Okay. All right, the second part is the most heaviest part. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty heavy. It says it holds up to 150 pounds. I'm assuming a sheet of drywall, 4x12. I'm sorry, yeah, 4x12. It's probably 150. So back here, there's a little triangle that fits into a triangle that's here. You're gonna see that when you put it together. So you get it. It slips in, now it can't move forward, okay? Sorry guys. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure that you guys got a good idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so let me spin this around. Now here there's a little locking pin. Okay, it's a little locking pin, kind of hard to see probably. Here you have your wheel, and here you have a brake. On the back side, you have another brake. This is a really, really safe piece of equipment. Sometimes it's so safe it annoys me because it prevents me from doing some stuff I want to do. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull this back. Okay, make sure this is all the way down. So you have slack in here. You slide it all the way back. And then there's a little notch right here. You drop it down and you're locked in place. Now there's a handle back here. You can't see up. There's a handle back here. You lift that up and you pull this back towards you and that drops this. There's a safety mechanism right here that prevents it from slamming if the drywall were to fall down on your head. I apologize guys, there's so many pieces to this from the floor up. Okay, the last piece is your topper piece, right? So on your topper piece, this is your piece that goes for your the top piece, right? Let's make a better camera. Okay. So you untwist these little butterfly bolts they have here, flip that down, flip that down. So what you're going to do is you cut your piece of drywall per se, You're gonna drop this down so it's facing flat. There's a little locking pin back here, okay? You're gonna get your drywall, and the white part of the drywall is what's gonna go on here. You want the brown part facing you. If I haven't mentioned before, which we'll probably get into, the white part of the drywall is the face that you're gonna want out when you start finishing your drywall. The brown part faces the studs, okay? So white face down, you have your brown face up. These little feet will catch the drywall. Okay, once you have it on here and it's hooked on, you tighten these little butterflies back up so they're not so flimsy and they stay where you want them. Once they're back up, you go ahead and you tilt this at the angle that you want it. So if you have a cathedral ceiling where it's at an angle, or you're gonna go to your flat ceiling, you lay it flat. While it's on here, this part is down, your safety part is down, you start turning away from you, and it's gonna raise it up, okay? To lower it, you hold that handle up, you slowly come back. And what's gonna happen, it's gonna stop just like it did right now because the safety thing holds it. So you lift up the brake, you go forward a little bit. I just like to hit this part back here. I'm holding up on the back brake and I'm pulling down. I'm rolling towards me. You know, again, it doesn't allow it to go so quick because this catcher will lock itself back up, but that's it. So let me show you how to take it apart. So flip that back, flip that one back, and we unengage the pin. You pull that up. Okay. And this one again, all the way down. Now you got to get this out of that groove that we put it in. Where's my Okay, pick that back up. Then back down here. You're gonna push this little button, pull it backwards, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's like a 10-minute video. All right, well, you guys get it. Again, it's gonna help you in the long run. You gotta do ceilings. You gotta do something where you need someone else to help you hold it up. That saves a lot of time. All right, see you on the next one.